on there. It's coming together. Brady's killing it on the welding.
Alright guys, it's the end of the day today. Got pretty far on the box. It's looking pretty good. Yeah. Got it all cut up. There's a little trim to do. Look at that weld in there. Zoom in on that.
Oh my God. Wow. Zooming in.
Yeah, so I think we're both really stoked on it. Ivy, are you pretty stoked on it?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So we just obviously need to put the bottom on it.
Yeah, we're gonna put the bottom on it, and then Ivy's dad is actually building us a lid for it at his shop because he has a metal brake and we don't have one. So that will be really cool. Thank you to John for doing that. And yeah, that's about it for today. We smoked some chicken wings, so we're gonna go eat some chicken wings. But thanks for coming by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We really appreciate you guys. We're almost to 100 subscribers, and that blows my mind, to be honest with you. I'm sure that's not much for most people, but yeah, thank you so much. And so we'll see you next time.
It's day 2, working on the box, the battery box. Today we are hoping to put the bottom on and then kind of finish welding out the exterior of it, grinding it down, then hopefully getting some paint on it. So we're hoping to button it up in a lot of ways today. This project is a lot more time than I feel like I really realized when I decided that we're going to make it. But it's been actually really fun. I know Brady and I are both enjoying it, and it's going to be sweet when it's all done. So stick around. Working on the inside of the box. I'm just scraping and cleaning right now. Getting kind of ready to paint it. We have the bottom that we're going to weld on right now as soon as Brady's done welding the seams on the outside. And then we don't have the lid yet, but the lid is going to be completely separate. So as soon as we're done with cleaning it up, I'm going to throw a coat of paint on it. Can't wait. It's coming together. Just more prepping this box for paint. I'm grinding and scraping and making sure it's going to look good when we throw some paint on her. So Brady just finished up welding the seams and then the bottom onto the box. So now I'm going to start cleaning the outside and prepping the whole exterior for the paint. Also, originally when we started making this box and the video series for this box, we thought we were going to be able to do one video for the whole box build. But after seeing how much time it's taking us, it's definitely going to end up being 2 videos, I think. So stick around, watch both. Watch us build this box from scratch. I'm going to use the grinder now, so I'm going to put a respirator on. Well, I'm not gonna get to finish grinding today. Brady's had this grinder for a long time, and it was giving us problems earlier today. We tried to fix it. We found the problem. The wiring's all messed up down here. It lasted a little bit longer, but it's officially seems like it's done now. So I'm really close to being done with completely finish grinding the outside, and basically after that I'm just gonna clean the exterior really quick, and then it'll be ready for paint. That'll all be in part 2, as well as putting some finishing touches on the inside, welding the actual battery hold down, because this is my battery box ultimately overall, that's what it is. We're also going to be putting these down on it. These are the mounting, they're like a big bushing basically, but they're really stiff. These are what this box is going to mount on my bed so it doesn't vibrate or rattle or anything. We have some grommets that I'm going to use for the wiring harness that's going to go through it, and then some latches for the lid. All that will be in the next video. Hopefully, as long as everything doesn't take a really long time, part 2 should be the final part of this box. I'm cutting it down because I didn't want to post like an hour plus long video for you guys of us building this box. I know that that's a long video, putting aside a lot of your time to watch, and it would make more sense and be easier for everybody if it was 2 videos at minimum, so that's what we're going to do. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Brady and I are really enjoying building this from scratch. It's coming along great, and it's going to look super awesome when we're done. I'm really looking forward to it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for hanging out with us.